there has been natural harmony since the beginning of things. In the vast expanse of the universe, man and all things in the world have been living together in harmony. Yet, as the principle of mutual conflict overwhelms the world, humankind is facing the horrendous reality of calamity and disaster. For all the annihilating phases that the human species has been faced with, men are still obscured by material interest. How would it not be pitiful? Daesoon Jinrihoe promulgates the truths of Hei-wan sang-sang, Bo-un sang-sang, for the mutual benefits of all life. Let us show the road to harmony and peace to humanity that has fallen in a chaotic world, losing its constant flow. Daesoon Jinrihoe is the largest religious order in the nation, following Kang Jong-san Guchon Sangjae's truth of great itineration, who is a great religious leader of our country. In the midst of our thorny history and religious persecution like that of the Japanese occupation and the Korean War, Daesoon Jinrihoe also has been our national religion, guarding firmly right beside us. The beginning of this Daesoon Jinrihoe can be traced back to the end of the Joseon dynasty. People who had fallen into extremely aggravated religious, political, and social confusion awaited the emergence of the absolute God who could lead the nation. Hereupon, our great object of belief, Kang Jong-san Guchon Sangjae, descended to this land embodied in a human form and observed the agony and confusion while touring extensively throughout the entire country. Sangjae, who opened up the great door of heaven and earth in Mount Moak to rescue the people of the world, rectify the three realms through 9 years of reordering of the universe. Likewise, he promulgated Daesoon Jinri, a great legacy of our mankind. The whole world was taken ill because loyalty, filial piety, and courtesy were cut short. Accordingly, I shall hereby drive the disease out of this world by awakening the great benevolence of heaven and earth, realizing gratitude to the country, parents, and teacher, and practicing the great righteousness of Sang-sang. Doju Jo Jong-san, who inherited this truth of Sangjae's great itineration through revelation, succeeded to the will of Sangjae by founding religious order Mukkok-do in 1925, and made it clear that Songsa Kang Jong-san is an omnipotent God through enshrining him as Guchon Eunhwan, Naesong Bohwa, Chongjeon, Kang Song Sangjae. Along with this, Doju put the core of Daesoon Jinri in the main tenets and set certain creeds as the method of pursuing practice and cultivation. Further, through proclaiming the ultimate objectives, he opened the way of Daesoon Jinrihoe as to walk. Later, after Doju ascended to heaven, Dojon Park Udang, superintendent of all laws, succeeded him as the receiver of Orthodox heritage, and Dojon has endeavored his whole effort to promulgate the influence of religion through worshipping the last will of Sangjae and the last law of Doju, and finally has accomplished the great historical feat in 1969, which was the launching of our great national religion, Daesoon Jinrihoe, aiming at the resolution of grievances for the mutual beneficence of all life and earthly paradise.
나무와 잡초, 돌, 바람 소리 외에는 아무것도 없던 상태였습니다.
Thereafter, Dojon set 3 basic and 3 major activities so that Daesoon Jinrihoe could be placed as a national religion equipped with a contemporary religious system. He disseminated Sangje's truth of great itineration widely through constructing 5 dojans, including Yoju, headquarters dojang. Especially as headquarters of religious order, Yoju headquarters dojang has a special meaning, boasting its stately appearance. It is performing a role as the heart of Daesoon Jinrihoe by effecting Shihak, Shibup, Gongbu, and Sugong, while installing Yongdae, which enshrine Sangje and the spirits of heaven and earth, along with Daewongjong, containing a great wish in the tower of Chongge, symbolizing Do of the universal nature. Kumkang-san, cultivation dojang, a training place for cultivators with a Maitreya statue at a future Buddha, plays the faithful role in preparing the upcoming paradise of the later world. In addition to these 5 dojangs, Daesoon Jinrihoe holds 120 Huekwan, 250 Hueshil, 2,000 Podok So, and through these it devotes its whole effort to propagating Sangje's truth of great itineration. In life, humans forget one's place or hate and resent others due to vanity and ambition, producing chonk and grudge. Resolution of grievances for the mutual beneficence of all human life is the principle that people practice, living together by dissolving their own grudges and learning the natural order, which is natural reason. Furthermore, humans are living indebted to its surroundings from its very birth. Repaying gratitude for the mutual beneficence of all life is the principle of rightly establishing the order of morality by repaying a debt of gratitude that we owe to our parents, teachers, country, and society. Guided by these 2 principles of resolution of grievances for the mutual beneficence of all life and repaying gratitude for the mutual beneficence of all life, Daesoon Jinrihoe cultivators practice commandments daily to make a peaceful and harmonious world. To make a peaceful and mutual living world for all, Daesoon Jinrihoe unfolds 3 basic and 3 major activities. Through 3 basic activities, which are propagation, edification, and cultivation, Daesoon Jinrihoe is propagating the 2 truths of resolution of grievances for the mutual beneficence of all life and repaying gratitude for the mutual beneficence of all life, while giving people confidence in these truths and helping them cultivate their own mind and body with them. The essence of religion lies in the faith of salvation. For this, Daesoon Jinrihoe unfolds 3 major activities for rendering aid to society and people. Especially, it is set as a good example for the religions of Korea by allocating more than 70% of its total donation to society, which reached 640 billion won during the period between 1975 and 2011. The first activity is aid and charity. Daesoon Jinrihoe has been enlarging the 2 principles of sangsang into the world, as well as in Korea. Daesoon Jinrihoe has been rendering relief works such as well drilling, food bank, and delivering of relief goods, etc. to the poorest countries like Kenya and Ethiopia. The second activity is social welfare services. Daesoon Jinrihoe established a medical corporation, the Daejin Medical Foundation, in 1992 to embody Sangje's respect for life in the medical field. It has made an effort to live together by building large hospitals in Dongducheon, Gyeonggi Province, and Gyeongsang-gun, Gangwon Province, along with Bundong Jaesang Hospital. Besides, it opened a new page in the field of Korean senior welfare by setting up Daesoon Jinrihoe Social Welfare Foundation in 2009 and establishing a senior welfare center equipped with cutting-edge facilities and operating a system in Yeoju, Gyeonggi Province. Especially the Senior Care Institution introduced Unit Care System, which runs units for single occupancy in a pleasant environment. Third, Daesoon Jinrihoe is concentrating its efforts on the educational works to foster the pillars of religious order in the country. After establishing school foundations in 1984, headed by Daejeon University, 6 high schools like Daejeon High School, Daejeon Women's High School are currently operating. Daejeon University was opened in 1992 based on the founding spirit of resolution of grievances for the mutual beneficence of all life and with a school model of sincerity, reverence, and faith. It is being recognized as the university preparing unification and post-unification at the center of the Korean Peninsula. Operating the campus in Harbin and Suzhou in China, Daejeon University is making every effort to nurture global talent and through Gyeonggi Daejeon Technopark. It is stretching itself as a center for cutting-edge science industry as well as the industry school cooperative education. Apart from these, scholarships have been awarded by Daesoon Scholarship Foundation since 1976, and after Youth Cultivation Center was built, elementary, middle, and high school students have learned Daesoon Jinrihoe through its summer and winter camps, while college students have practiced through exploration of religious culture and special lectures in dojang. Attempts of propagation through research is continuing by over 100 researchers who are actively conducting their researches. As an attempt at world propagation, the translated versions of the scripture have been published in China, Taiwan, etc., while English and Chinese versions are close to completion. Furthermore, its participation in various domestic and international religious academic societies like 2006 World Religious Leaders Conference, International UNESCO Symposium held in Paris, France, contributes to propagating Daesoon Jinrihoe and being evaluated from domestic and international religious leaders as Korea's representative national religion in harmony with tradition and modernity. Going beyond national religion toward a world religion, Daesoon Jinrihoe is now progressing into the world. Containing a great wish of mankind, it is called Daewonjong. Pray this bell rings out as a sound to awaken the true meaning of the universe. Those who prepare the lamp in advance would not lose its way, although it is being darkened. This Do is the great way harmonized by Guchon Sangjae for the people to walk on. This Do does not aim at heaven, yet has been clearly prepared on earth for people to walk along. A world named us, not you and me. A world that all creatures of heaven and earth are in harmony with one another. Daesoon Jinrihoe will proceed to make a peaceful and harmonious world by becoming a lamp of the world.